As a woman, you gave your man a green card to go and mess around. He's now mess around. Now you're mad.
But they didn't have sex because my ex-team said she stunk so bad.
That's why black people, they can't really talk about depression like that because they feel like people are going to find them weird for some reason.
She gave Aki in the middle of a club. Trash!
In the middle of a mosh pit and she's just there, give him all the sloppy toppies.
What? Oh, you've been given the green card?
No! I've been through depression, innit?
It's obviously getting deep because we're cutting people out of our lives.
Wow! This is what you guys are going through. It's really the start of 2018. Okay, so the last part of our question is uni life really how YouTubers make it out to be?
Well, yeah, personally, but we're being real with you in the videos, like.
No, YouTubers in general. So before us, when we were going to uni, as when we used to see videos before we came uni.
It depends where you go as well. Like,
A small amount of people really showed how uni life really was. I've watched people like Nelleros, like Mr. 200, and fair enough, they have their up moments when they're like with gang and everyone, but there's times when like they're really going through stuff and like they tell, if not they tell you that something's happened, but like look up, you understand?
Yeah, personally, I think Big Clash had a big influence on my perception of university, because I thought of it as, many people watch it, yeah, thousands of people watch it. I thought of it as the uni that has the best dancers, the winning crowd in it. The team that wins, I thought those were the popping unis. Like for example, Northampton. I watched them Big Clash in it. I realised, they're quite good in it. They bang. Then as I've watched it more and more, met some of the people, I realised the uni bangs as well.
With majority of the people, I've just seen, ups, uni's this, uni's that, uni's good, let's go rave, let's go this. They don't show you the times when their fridge is empty.
That's what they need to do.
Word.
Yeah.
Read show.
That's another thing, that's another thing that YouTubers don't even talk about.
Disclose that one.
That's another thing YouTubers don't talk about, innit? Like, as in, they'll be talking about the sex, the STDs, and shit like that, innit? But they're not talking about lectures. Like, fam, lectures are essential. Like, you need to go lectures, innit? You need to do your science.
You need to not sleep.
Screaming.
Yeah.
Sleep in the library.
What do you know about sleeping in the library?
That's real.
No, but like it isn't all fun and games. That's why I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, it isn't. Yeah, no,
That's
it's true.
what
It's not
makes
all
me
fun and
portray,
games because since doing videos in uni, I've tried my best to talk about the stuff that don't get spoke about. Like for example, there is times where you might just be in your room and you just might not be feeling the day, and you might be down for some reason.
For the whole day because
you're just down, like you're not feeling it. Like not every day is gonna be, oh yeah, let's go out with friends. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? After the honeymoon period, which I call the first month and a bit, and no, like when the assignments start flying on you, and you realise it's hard to balance things and stuff. Like I want to talk about everything. If that makes sense on the channel. So like maybe it is glamorized. I feel on YouTube. I can't lie to you, it's glamorized. But it is fun. I can't lie, it's fun sometimes.
It's not that.
Sometimes it's fun.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Nobody agreed with that.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do it. Make your parents proud.
I mean, it's live.
It's true,
It's going to be...
As long as you know that course is what you want to do and you know what you want to do after that, and you're working it out at the same time, then it's fine. But don't come to uni just because you think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because you won't get what you won't get what you expect.
Some people actually
learn how to balance fun and work as well.
Just make sure you have your priorities right.
100.
That's it. Time management. Your mom's not here to wake up in the morning, so just manage yourself.
Just stay away.
When you got that lectures,
You'll miss your family. You'll miss your family a lot. You'll miss your family a lot.
The things that you used to take for granted, you'll be like, hey, like, I really had this, I really had that, and I just took it to advantage, like, you know what I'm saying? So you guys need to appreciate what you've got at the moment, and when you come to uni, just try and incorporate that
Yeah,
into
learn
your
how to
living.
cook.
Yeah, common shopping, common food that your mum just.
No, I'll do a video. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video dedicated to how to prepare yourself before uni. Because yeah, you need to start preparing yourself from now if you can't cook. So yeah, that video is next for you guys. But can you be with someone who doesn't have the same beliefs as you, and when it comes to sex, especially with herself believing no sex before marriage?
Impossible.
Can't, man.
I think you can.
Definitely.
Say it again.
I think you can.
I feel like with different religion, I've seen it happen, but it's rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Very rare.
Some religions, like I know in Islam you have to marry someone that's like Muslim in it. So
No, I think it's just.
I think it's changed now.
You can.
Yeah, it's
A
changed.
male can marry
But that's not
female,
Yeah.
and that's not Muslim or female can't marry.
There's no way.
I edit that out.
Actually, don't.
You will get educated.
It's not possible to work, in my opinion.
For both cases.
Coming from a religious perspective, innit, it
Yeah.
won't work. Like, if you're trying to be religious and you're in your mind you're thinking, yeah, I can't have sex before marriage, and the other person's just tempting you to like have sex, like that isn't someone you want to be with.
I don't think it can work, to be honest, because my belief might take you to A and your belief might take you to B, and the final destination is A and B. So I want my final destination with the person I want to be with to be the same. So if her beliefs is to be successful and mine to be successful, that means we're both going to A.
Unless
Put
you're
yourself
willing
in a
to do
position.
some wild stuff, like let them go and do their thing.
No, and
That's a different realm of
that's a different type of scenario, innit? But if you're trying to be religious and like celibate and somewhat, it won't work. Like.
Just don't put yourself in a position where you feel like you compromise yourself for a relationship. That's it.
Because it's a
Don't do that to
journey
yourself.
and you guys need to be on the same road.
Exactly.
You can't be on different streets. So.
If the person's not willing to compromise 100%, because we're in the 21st century, we see so many different types of people together. I guess it's about compromising, isn't it? So if that person's not willing to compromise, then just move on. If that person is, then work with it. I recently moved area and I made new friends. I've lived in my old area for 15 years and the new area for 6 months. I've lied to all the new people in my area about my old lifestyle.
How was it?
And now I think I'm suffering from depression.
It's because it goes 0 to 100.
I don't know, maybe this was a good kid and he's making out that he's a bad kid. I don't know, like, you know, people doing the most so that they fit in. Does that make sense?
I went uni last year, but obviously in the first 2 weeks I wasn't able to make friends and that, so it was just me alone. And when you're mostly alone, it brings back memories that you don't really want to, things that you don't really want to think of it. So then it takes you into depression, anxiety. That's why black people, they can't really talk about depression like that because they feel like people are going to find them weird for some reason. People don't talk about it because no one really listens to them when they say. I told my mom, she was like, how do you have it, like, you're a Christian, pray, it's going to go. I know I'm a Christian, I'm going to pray, it's going to go, but I don't know why they think it's not a real thing. It's actually something that's happening to people. That's why bare black people are committing suicide here and there because no one really listens to them when they say, everyone thinks it's a joke. So they rather keep it to themselves than actually tell people the problems. And one thing is, with us black people talk a lot. So when someone comes and tell you their problem, people tend to just tell people about their problems, and someone wouldn't be comfortable telling people their problem due to that. So like, that's why people don't really talk about depression, but it's something that it needs to be spoken about, especially in the African community, because it's real.
They're trying to impress people because some people are just ashamed of their background. That's why they're trying to start on a completely new slate. So
it depends why he's making stuff up.
But in terms of it depressing you,
He never said that's what's making him depressed. He just said he feels like he's suffering.
Because if that's the case, stop lying.
The depression is
but he's depressed because obviously he's living a life that's not his.
I just want to say, the only reason why I laughed was because it just said, and I'm depressed. And it caught me off guard.
I'm guessing that if the person's depressed, I'm guessing it's not just because they were lying about their new friends. I guess there's a whole bunch of different things to it.
Yeah, the first step is being yourself as well.
For the first part of the question, being yourself is the best way someone can accept you. That's the best way.
Yeah, just don't slap it on the table because they're going to be thinking like raw, like, so you've been, is it, sort of thing.
Yeah, 6 months is not too late. It's not too late to like show your real self.
Slowly. give it to them and let them see your true self.
If it's a case where you've moved to this area and you want to start afresh.
There's a difference between starting afresh and lying to people.
It's true.
Like, I don't know.
You can still start afresh by accepting your partner.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let them know
You don't have to lie, just don't talk about
And
it.
you've changed.
Regarding the whole depression thing, depression is real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
serious, man.
Depression is real, and you definitely need to, even if you, I don't know if you want to speak to your mum, but speak to your mum.
Speak to someone, yeah.
Someone.
It's not always
Speak
a
to your
mum,
best
though, that's the
friend or
thing.
something.
Like,
The person said, I don't want to tell my parents.
and don't
You
speak
don't
to your
have
mum.
to.
Speak to
There's
someone
so
you're
many
close
ways
to.
to do
Someone
that.
you trust.
Speak to someone
Someone
you
you
trust,
yeah.
someone you trust, whether it could be a teacher that you're
Just
close
a friend
with,
from the old area.
Cousin.
yeah, or just even if you feel like I was just like somewhere where you feel safe or comfortable.
Because it's something I've been through, and I've been through depression in it. So, like, I know what it's like, kind of thing. So I know what the person was going through in it. What really led me to depression was just like lack of like support, what I was doing at the time. And like, it sounds silly, but like, it's just one of those things where if you need support in a certain area in it and you're not getting it, it's just like, do the people I really thought loved me kind of thing. I didn't want to talk to no one. I didn't want anyone to know like I was feeling this way in it, because it was like I felt like no one can understand. And at the time as well, like a lot of people just committed suicide. So I was just kind of like, am I trying to be like these kind of people? Like me, in group chats we're talking about these people, like, well, how can they do such a thing? Like, how can they be so selfish and leave their families like this kind of thing in it? I didn't want people speaking about me kind of like, I feel like that's what like, I don't know.
I'll say take the opportunity to speak to someone like who asks if you're okay in it.
Yeah.
Like I've been in
Someone
situations
comes
where I
around.
was like upset in it and someone will ask me like, are you okay kind of thing, and I'm just like, yeah, everything's fine. But nothing's okay, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But if someone's asking you like, are you okay, like do you want to talk, like take that opportunity, because people really, I don't want to go too in depth, like, but people do really commit suicide because they didn't speak to someone. So what is the top 5 unis for normal London students to go away from home? This isn't the right way that you should be, this shouldn't be your criteria. Regarding the whole criteria of that question, it's all wrong. Remove that idea out of your head. What does your course best and what's best for you to learn best and get the best out of your degree should be the number one thing. So I don't know what the top 5 is for what you are thinking.
Research, we're not doing it for
If you're, if you're going to party, then you're going uni for the wrong reasons. You're really paying over what, like 27k, like.
When we send you to some
campus.
dump, and then you want to come and
Right, stay in London.
make your own decision.
Yeah.
I say you do research on your course and then see which ones are the best.
Okay, I'll recommend the site as well. So Unistats, for your course, it goes through, this is something that helped me a lot. So it tells you like what, if you're a person who likes a lot of coursework, a lot of exams, it tells you what each uni does, and you can even compare them together. And yeah, no, for real, and it actually gives student feedback of the course. So like, you're not confused. Student room as well. The student room as well. If you're looking for your course's content.
Which uni as well, that's good as well. It tells you like...
That's what I use,
Always visit the unis that you have picked on your UCAS application.
Definitely. That one's definitely something that you need to do.
That is right, bro. Which uni is it?
Visit all 5 options, because sometimes I was thinking, I won't lie, where I even am now, this wasn't the place I was thinking to go to before actually going to all the unis. It's like when you go there, you get to meet the lecturers, you get to feel, is this a place I feel comfortable to learn in? Is this a place I want to live for the next potential 3 years? Because you're not hoping to change unis, do you know what I mean? You're hoping to stay at that one place.
It's not top of the pops. Top 5 for what? Top 5 for partying, top 5 for failure, top 5 for success. Like, what are your priorities? I think other people saying that as well. You kind of just need to go and do your own research. There was a website that James was talking about that he said he dropped in the link that compares all the different stuff. But that's just a personal thing. It depends what you're studying. Yeah, you need to go out, find information, ask friends, family members. And yeah, I don't think that's something we can answer because our opinions are very different.
Think about it and actually go out your way, like all 5 options you put on there. But yeah, if you're talking about a place where you see a lot of other London students,
Everywhere.
South London goes uni everywhere. Like
not South. You said South London.
No, South. You're talking every uni's filled with South London people.
If you're not from South London, like.
I said every uni's filled with something.
Yeah, but like, why does that?
What
Yeah,
expenses from
what does
East
that?
This
She
poor
said
guy.
London-
That's what's in another kids.
What are you getting angry for?
I'm trying to redeem yourself. Their aggression.
Yeah, me.
It changed.
You have to put that in.
The trim. I'm not getting angry. Daniel just came back and now he's just like a brand new person. I think it's the trim. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it's the trim. Daniel got a new trim and now he's brand new.
Oh gosh, Daniel was so annoying. You see him flick off my hat? Like I went flick off his neck. Cool, so yeah. Regarding unis where you'll see a lot of other London students, I feel unis like DMU, you'll definitely see a lot of people from London. Leicester, University of Leicester, Essex, Birmingham, a lot of the Midlands places, even University of Bedfordshire.
To be fair, almost everywhere that you go, you see London people. Yeah.
Everyone in London want to be.
London's a big city compared to everywhere else, you know.
Everywhere.
I've realised that. It's a very big and major city.
It is huge.
So like you're bound to meet or bump into someone who you never expected to see.
Can't relate, This is in high school when you're choosing options and you're going here because
definitely
that's the best way to stop yourself from networking.
Yeah.
If you're going somewhere with your friends, you're only going to be chilling with your friends.
and they're only just going to make
You don't
more
get to
friends and
branch
you're going to
out.
be the...
At all.
Just gonna be following.
Don't do it.
Follow us.
Follow our sheep.
You said follow our sheep.
The last question asked from him was, would you recommend the University of Leicester? It is a Russell Group uni. It's a Russell Group uni.
It's a Russell Group, yeah.
I know the nightlife and student life is quite like, lively. Like a lot of unis travel to University of Leicester to
What if you
party.
don't take
And the girls there too, apparently. Apparently, that's what I heard.
Apparently.
So,
How do you know that?
Oh, please tell me, you told me that.
Innit? Vito, you wanna know?
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your good time.
This is where you go wrong. No, don't go Leicester.
Wait, why?
No, joking. It's very good.
It depends on my
Very good. You have the girls are paying.
University.
Yeah. It's good for your course.
Yeah, I know people that go
What-
there
on
and
what
are
course?
still good
Yeah,
kids.
Every single course I know that they do there, yeah, is actually very good.
No, that is a good. That is a
It's
good.
a good...
Yeah, let's say it's a good
I can't remember the percentage, but I know it's
It's a
over
nice
95%.
Next dilemma. Okay. Hey James, so there's a guy that I really used to like. So hey James, so there's a guy that I really like. We used to talk a lot, hang out, and he told me he really likes me. But all of a sudden he started to ignore me, and then I noticed every time I talk to one of his friends, he kind of gives them a look. And then they get out of the conversation. So now he is talking to my friend. Everyone knew that we were talking. But I didn't know that, I didn't tell her I liked him. My friend, she always talking about, oh, I like this guy. He is saying this and that to me. A week later, the girl is telling me that every time I'm around, the guy is trying to distance himself from her. Like he doesn't, so he distanced himself from the friend who he's gone on to. When she's
the friend
around.
is
Because that one's
Christian.
there.
When it's
Doesn't
awkward,
wanna-
yeah.
Okay.
That's what-
Okay, cool. Like he doesn't want to hug her and stuff, and she told me that she confronted him because he didn't answer. I kind of got irritated because I don't want to get involved in their problems or like sort of nothing to do with me. I was trying to talk to him because I thought maybe he felt I don't open up enough, but he was acting like he didn't want to talk to me. What should I do? I really like this guy, by the way. I'm 16, heart.
Wait, what?
Wait, James. She liked the guy. The guy is feeling her. Then the guy moves away, goes to her friend, and now it's awkward for her friend when she's around.
No, it's awkward for the guy to come around there.
Oh,
because
yeah. The guy's done a CLV check on you, and they know something about you, so they're not really fucking with you right now. So they moved on.
Or maybe
Hey,
it's
that's
a
what
thing.
it's
Yeah,
about.
maybe it's a thing where he. I don't know. Let's move on.
Wait, so what's she asking? Well,
She wants to know what she should do. That sounds wrong. Well, a friend knows clearly there's something
these
going
people
on.
are actually distancing away themselves from you.
Because they're not going to bring you higher,
Go forward with your life. It's nothing that you should dwell on.
Yes, it could be a blessing in disguise.
At the point they weren't in your life.
Nah, they know something about you, man. Don't they? If you feel like you're not wanted around, then just don't be around. Like, you would want to be in that position where every time it's like, oh, I feel like you don't want me around.
Listen, just keep.
If you feel like you're not wanted, yeah, just don't be there.
Just keep it stepping.
Just be happy that he's no longer talking to you. Leave him, leave his friends, and let her do her thing.
Exactly. Is your friend really your friend?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Yeah, ask yourself that question.
I don't think so.
You're still young, you're 16, enjoy it. Enjoy college. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy year 11. Oh, seriously.
She might be in college though.
Yeah. If you're 16, enjoy your GCSEs. If you're in college, enjoy your first year. Next dilemma. So my friend decided to play fantasy football at my uni, and now has no friends. Should I support her?
What's that?
Should I support her sport?
Fantasy football,
Or should I cut her off? What is fantasy football?
it's basically you pick it like Premier League in it. You pick players, you have a certain amount in it, and however they play in real life is how much points you get in it. So like say I pick a team, like 3 players score in that team, and everyone starts on, you get points based on how the players play in real life in it. So if they play well in real life, then you get points on the game in it.
So that's why you're spending your time at uniform?
I don't get it though.
No,
So
that's
wait,
not nice.
how's he losing friends?
Yeah,
No,
how
no.
deep is this game? There's people are cutting you off.
Just because you're losing, you want to stop talking to me.
No, it's not that deep, but some people take it serious in it.
Wait, it's just so dumb because I thought fantasy football is like when you write down names on a sheet of paper and you tally score or whatever. Maybe I'm wrong, okay? I don't know what that is. But it's obviously getting deep because we're cutting people out of our lives. We're saying goodbye to our friends because of fantasy football. And secondly, is your friend really your friend? Because she's gone, hold on, they're cutting Susan off. Do I need to bounce too? Is it that deep? That's what we need to ask ourselves in 2018.
Why?
It's some people, like, you can win money from it. Some people's lives.
I don't think it's that deep though.
No, it's not. It's not that deep. I don't.
I fully don't know what
I feel like
fantasy
it is.
football is.
Yeah,
that's really
yeah.
If you know what fantasy football is, put it in the comment section.
I know it's not. It's not
Fully
that
don't
deep.
know.
But some people take it seriously. Like FIFA, innit? People.
You're taking it.
No, people these friends over games.
Like,
Like
you take it
FIFA and
seriously.
that.
But it's a she, it's a she, it's a she, it's an actual she.
From experience.
No, but people these games over.
It's not hurting no one, it's not hurting no one. If she likes fantasy football, continue doing fantasy football, yeah?
But you're gonna keep on losing.
But why would
friends.
you think of cutting your friend off? Because people are cutting her off.
Who are you?
That's
What
a
type of
bit-
friend are you?
That's a bit.
Yeah.
Do you tease them?
So you're even asking us like we
Look
should
at
say
the
cut off
mirror,
your
look at
friend.
yourself
Like,
in the eye and ask.
She's not doing nothing wrong to anyone. It doesn't sound like she's doing anything wrong. She's in a sport. If the sport was like hurting someone else.
I told you, like, you make your teams and that's just next.
Okay.
Being a bit pessimistic.
Dilemma. My friend decided to go behind my back and do a thing with my ex team without thinking I won't find out.
Girls are trash.
But they didn't have sex because my ex team said she stunk so bad he refused to even he refused to eat, he refused to up.
Wow!
But he refused up from her. He refused up from her.
That's how you know it was torture.
If I went to go with a girl and her downstairs was smelling, I'll have to brush it off. I have to be like if I can, like, if you offset pants and I'm just thinking, I'll have to be like, nah, I don't want it anymore now, man. Just leave me. I have to brush it off. Like, I can't be. Sorry.
Should I confront her about it because me and him are working things out and he was using the green card I gave him?
wait, what?
Right? Yeah, it
That
sounds a
doesn't
bit
exist.
scary.
What's a green card?
It sounds a bit
No,
scary.
no, no. I get the green card thing,
Wait,
but
oh, you've been given the green card?
no.
DJ Vito.
And there you go.
Happy New Year!
Okay, so obviously Elvis is my guy. That's my dog, like. But when he started, I was like, green card, like. I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know he did passes and stuff, but you sip your tea and you just.
When Elvis said he got a green card from his girl, not even gonna lie. I look in your body. I'm thinking, do I even put this one in the video?
The green card situation. Now I was just in a situation where obviously, like I was on a break, innit? So I was on a break with someone, so it was just like, obviously do what you want, innit? Even though we both knew that we're gonna be like together like soon enough, like she was just like, do what you want, like. So that was my green card, do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy flipping New Year. I don't know about this whole green card stuff. I'm not sure I agree with it, yeah, but I'm like, it sounds here like you're trying to make this girl sound bad because he cheated on you, or you're allowing him to cheat on you. Are you disguising the fact?
Is it because he used the green card on your friend?
It sounds like she's disguising the fact that her boyfriend did wrong. And that she's blaming it, and she just trying to make this girl.
If you think of it, if that girl didn't stink, do you think that your man would still...
It's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, girls need to stop blaming their friends for things like this. At the end of the day, your man probably moved to her.
But then why would you? Why is she entertaining it as your friend? Why is she entertaining
So how about
it?
you cut your man off?
Exactly.
Why would you give him a green card, really and truly?
And this guy is even making you feel a bit happier by saying that she stunk.
Because if she didn't stunk, he would have gone in. Like, he would have
He
died.
And he's only telling you to make you feel a bit happier about yourself.
Not gonna lie, after you gave him the green card, anything that happened after that, you have to... Yeah, let me break it down. You caught an L, you're deciding not to take the L, so you're replacing it with excuses. You gave your man a green card. As a woman, you gave your man a green card to go and mess around. He's now messed around, now you're mad. You caught an L, now you're chatting shit. That's basically it. What you need to do is not give out green cards and learn that a relationship is for two people, not two people plus a green card. And that's all we're gonna say.
But the thing is,
why would you give him a green card?
have you actually heard both sides of the story? Because you never know, the guy could be also lying saying this when they might have actually done something.
But then again, your friend, you're not meant to go with your friend's exes, I don't feel.
Girls code.
Yeah, you need to, I don't know, you need to really think, what am I doing? Why am I giving out green cards? What's that all about? And number two is, speak to your friend about it, and like, you trusted that friend.
You use the green card that he gave you and see if he likes it.
True.
Huh?
Flip it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta flip it, yeah.
Two wrongs don't make a good.
Don't make it good. You've been alright.
But then, isn't she trying to sort things out? So where are we going to go from there?
You know what she meant, so why are you
Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right. She's trying to go somewhere with the guy.
Did she say right?
Wait, let's all maybe think about if you, does a guy who allows you to give him a green card take you seriously?
No, two wrongs don't make a good.
There's a guy, yeah, think about it, Guys, yeah, right, it's alright, guys, yeah, it's alright, fine. It's fine, every wrong makes a right, it's fine. It's alright. Maybe a guy who allows you to give him the green card is someone you might not even want to be with. Don't know. Don't know. Skeptical, might be situations.
Yeah, maybe they know you're gonna mess up, so just like there's your one chance to mess up. But after that, like you can't mess up again.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna be with someone that's going to mess up?
No, but everyone makes mistakes, you know what I mean? Like, if you know, like you say, this is your one chance to make a mistake, then obviously, that's it. Maybe just being real.
If you're a Daniel, then be a Daniel.
Got a Daniel guy in common.
Jesus.
Nobody.
Daniel, yeah. Daniel was really here to redeem himself. He came into 2018 like, I'm coming back. All of Rocket Chow, like James, I'm coming back.
There's a girl in the same course as me in BCU, and she gave up to she gave Uck in the middle of a club.
You can't be in the middle of a club and give Uck to someone. Like, that doesn't make sense. I thought that was exaggerated. Maybe they were on the side and they gave Uck, or VIP section. Uck Queen, doing Uck Queen, you get what I mean? But I doubt it was in the middle of a mosh pit and she's just there, give them all the sloppy toppies, you know what I mean? I don't think it's that. I really don't think it's that. But if that is the case, then boy, I've heard worse stories. I've heard worse.
When I'm reading these questions, I'm just thinking, wow, this is what you guys are going through. It's really the start of 2018, and this is the type of dilemmas you guys have in your hearts. These situations going on, God forbid it. Should I tell her man or just leave it there?
Wait,
should I tell her
My man's
man?
gonna find out.
Wait, hold on. Repeat again. I didn't hear.
Wait, that's my man.
Should I tell her man or should I leave it or just leave it? Wait, but if she gave Uck in the middle of a club,
He's gonna find out for sure.
you don't need to be that messenger. You don't need to get yourself in that drama.
It's gonna be Instagram, Twitter, and Periscope.
There'll be someone else that will say it. Right?
Everywhere. No, but remember, it's a club. It's going to be dark, so you're not going to...
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone knows. Everyone knows. If she knows, everyone knows. This is just in the middle.
Nah, chill. If a girl from Leicester came to Cabana's, who's really gonna tell her man? Do you know what I mean?
Plus, maybe
So she may not even like went.
He will get around to her man.
Yeah, but they said they're in the same course.
Trash.
No, she's in his course.
No, she gave Uck to someone in the middle of a dance floor.
No, but she is in his course.
As in when they're doing
And
you're just doing.
Screaming for real, it's real screaming. If that's you,
That's your uncle.
oh good. But for real. If don't be the messenger of like gossip and stuff. I'm sure she'll find out, or he'll find out some way. Don't have you to be the one that has to be involved. Then someone else will do it. Like life will do it. There's Snapchat. In the 21st century, we expose ourselves. You don't need to be the person to bring brand news. It just involves you in a situation. It's not your situation.
Yeah.
Like, don't do it.
It's not a business. Just leave it.
Yeah, like life will be so much simpler. That's what people do.
should I tell her?
Guys, can I just get your... Imagine seeing your girl on someone else's Snapchat just
No,
fuck.
I never be a fool for you, my lover. Oh,
My lover.
screaming. Cool.
Wow. It's alright.
You're new man this year.
Yeah. Comment section for that one. Still.
Wait, you didn't even... If I don't see a zoom on that face, I'm
My man is my man, is my man, is my man. No, we don't need to share. It's 2018.
I cheated on my man with his cousin, and I think I'm pregnant. What should I?
Jeremy Kyle. Jeremy.
I understand that when people saying keep it in the family, but that chick took it to a whole nother level, really and truly.
That one like got into a bit of a heated conversation because I feel like, okay, I got where James was coming from, like I really did, but
At the end of the day, that's your blood. Do you know what I mean?